Assalamu alaikum. This is Kamrun Nahar, Assistant Professor Biology, Greenfield School and College, Mirpur, Dhaka. Dear students of 10 English version, how are you? I hope you are well and studying regularly and following my online classes also. Today we will discuss chapter 2 from chapter 2, cells and tissue of organism. Okay, chapter 2, cells and tissue of organism. Here two important creative question we discuss it. First one, creative question 1. Here figure one type of tissue, okay, tissue cell, and here another type of cell, and here one type of cell. Acha. Can you guess any idea about this figure? Okay, this figure is first one. This is vessel. Okay, this is vessel. Vessel is one part of xylem tissue. Okay, here vessel and here xylem fiber. Okay, here B is xylem fiber. Xylem fiber. Here A is vessel and B is xylem fiber and C is acha. First one, a question, what is scleride? Okay, scleride. Scleride are one type of the cells of sclerenchyma tissue. Okay, sclerenchyma tissue, because of their hardness, these are called stone cells. Okay, in matured scleride they have no nucleus. Okay, number B, explain the structure of muscle which assists to movement of spleen. Spleen. Spleen means your pliha. Okay, spleen spleen is your pliha. Explain the structure of muscle. Structure of muscle. The muscle which assists to movement of spleen is involuntary. Okay, here you can find involuntary or smooth muscle. The contraction and expansion of this muscle tissue does not depend on the will of the animal. Okay, this muscle tissue is spindle shaped and faintly branches. Transverse striations are not present. That is why this muscles is called unmarked smooth muscle. Okay, involuntary muscles are found on the walls of blood vessels, alimentary canal, etc. Of vertebrate animals, involuntary muscles mainly take part in the internal circulation of body, such as intentional peristalsis in food digestion. Okay, then C long question, explain the structure of figure C. Explain the structure of figure C. Here figure C is sclerenchyma. Okay, scleren, scleren, sclerenchyma. Okay, sclerenchyma. Figure C of the stem represents sclerenchyma tissue, which is one kind of simple tissue. The structure of sclerenchyma tissue is described below. Here you can write the sclerenchyma tissue must. Okay, sclerenchyma tissue. Tissue composed of cells, cells with the thickening of walls. Okay, thickening of walls with lignin for providing mechanical support is called sclerenchyma. Okay, sclerenchyma tissue, one which is one kind of simple tissue, you know. parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma is simple tissue. Okay. While in early stage of their development, sclerenchyma cells are alive, losing the living protoplasm. When they become mature, the main functions of sclerenchyma tissue are to provide mechanical support and rigidity and to contact water and minerals. Okay, there are two types of sclerenchyma cells. One is fibers and one is sclerites. Okay, and sclerenchyma tissue. Then number D, in the perspective of structure, there are both similarities and dissimilarities. Okay, but in the perspectives of work, there are only similarities in between A and B. Structure, similarities and dissimilarities, but their function or work is only similarities, okay, between A and B, because they are the part of same tissue. Xylem tissue. Xylem tissue part, figure A, vessel, and part of xylem tissue part, xylem fiber. Okay. What is the structure and function of vessel? First one, A. Vessel are short, tubular in structure and are connected from end to end. Vessel cells develop a long tube when their terminal walls are dissolved. This is how a narrow continuous channel is developed for the upward movement of cell. Okay, upward movement. In their early stage of development, the cells are filled with protoplasm by losing their living character. Okay, when they are mature. Eventually, they die by losing protoplasm with the progression of their growth. Then xylem fiber. Xylem fiber vessels walls also become vessels walls. Oh, acha. Some structure of vessels. Vessels walls also become differently thickness like tracheids, okay, such as scleriform, spiral, তারপরে elliptical, okay, pitted, you know what is pitted, okay, গর্ত গর্ত কূপ, pitted. A vessel is several centimeters long, okay, a vessel is several centimeters, okay, not centimeters long, but they may be much longer in trees and keepers. Okay, they are found in almost all the parts of angiosperm. Some advanced members of angiosperm such as nitum contain primary type of vessel. Their main function is to transport water and minerals and to provide the organs with proper rigidity. Then the structure of xylem fiber here, the sclerenchyma cells in the xylem, okay, are called xylem fibers. You know, fiber is the types of sclerenchyma type cells, okay, or wood fiber. The ends of this type of cells are tapered. Mature cells do not contain protoplasm and so become dead. Okay, mature cells do not contain protoplasm. These cells provide plants with mechanical support. They are present in the xylem in dicots, okay, monocot, dicots, দ্বিবীজপত্রী. Transportation of water and minerals, storage of food and giving mechanical support and strength of plants are their main functions. Okay. From the above discussion, it is clear that in the perspective of structure, there are both similarities and dissimilarities. Okay, above. But in the perspective of work, there are only similarities in between vessel and xylem fiber. Okay, A and B. So, this question is very important for you. This is Dhaka Board 19. Okay. Now another creative question. Here A, P, Q, R, three types of tissue. Okay. Here P voluntary, Q involuntary, and R means cardiac muscle. Okay, voluntary, involuntary, and cardiac. Okay, I think all of you are clear. First one question, what is endocrine gland? Okay, what is endocrine gland? Endocrine gland, the gland which have no separate ducts. Okay, the glands which have no separate ducts to transport hormones are called endocrine glands. Okay, the glands which have no separate ducts to transport hormones are called endocrine glands. Nong B, which tissue is called conducting tissue? Explain. Which tissue is called conducting tissue? Conducting tissue. Okay. Complex tissue, xylem and phloem, is called conducting tissue. Okay. Here xylem and phloem is called conducting tissue. These are composed of more than one type of cell. Okay. Conducting tissue composed of more than one type of cells. They conduct water, minerals, and prepare food. That's why they are called conducting tissue. So xylem and phloem are known as conducting tissue. Okay. Then C, explain the structure of Q of the stem. Explain the structure of Q. Here Q is involuntary. Okay. Q of the stem is involuntary muscle, or another name is smooth muscle. Okay, smooth muscle. The structure of involuntary muscle is described below. Here you must draw the figure Q, involuntary muscle. The contraction and expansion of this muscle tissue do not depend on the will of the animal. Okay. Contraction and expansion of the muscle does not depend on the will of the animal. This muscle tissue is spindle shaped and faintly branched. Transverse stations are not present here. There is no transverse station are not present. That is why this muscle is called unmarked smooth muscle. Okay, unmarked smooth muscle. Involuntary muscles are found on the wall of blood vessel, your blood vessel, alimentary canal, etc. of vertebrate animal. Okay, involuntary muscles mainly take part in the internal circulation of body, such as intestinal peristalsis in food digestion. Okay, so you can found involuntary muscles in your blood vessel, alimentary canal, okay, etc. Involuntary muscles mainly take part in the internal circulation, internal circulation of body, such as intestinal, peristalsis in food digestion. Then go to D. The structure of figure R. Here figure R, cardiac muscle. Okay, you know cardiac muscle. Here involuntary, Q, involuntary. This is voluntary. Voluntary. And this is cardiac. Cardiac muscle. MUSCLE. this is voluntary, this is involuntary, and this is cardiac muscle. Okay. So the structure of figure R is like as P, but its function is like as Q. Okay, so R same as figure P and its function is same as figure Q. Analyze it. So cardiac muscle likes to voluntary and works to involuntary muscles. Discuss it. Okay. Different types of muscular tissue are shown in the stem, in which P is voluntary muscle, Q is involuntary muscle, and R is cardiac tissue. Okay, R is cardiac muscular tissue. The special type of involuntary muscle that forms the heart of vertebrate animals is called the cardiac muscle. The cells of this muscle tissue are tubular, okay, very similar to those of voluntary muscle, branch and have transverse hair, okay, hair transverse striation. Okay, so this is here voluntary muscles transverse and this is cardiac muscles transverse striation. Okay, between the cells of this tissue, intercalated discs are present here. Okay, this is intercalated discs. Intercalated discs. D-I-S-K. Discs. This is intercalated discs. Okay. Here intercalated discs present. Discs are present. The contraction and relaxation of this tissue is not depend. Okay, on the will of the animal. Okay, this is cardiac tissue. Okay, the contraction and relaxation of this tissue is not depend on the will of the animal. That is, the structure of heart muscles is like that of voluntary muscle and the function is like that of involuntary muscle. Okay, it is clear. The cells of heart muscle remain joined together by branches. Here, this is the branch. Okay, by branches. So they all contract and relax together. Okay, all their contracts and relax together. Through rhythmic contraction and relaxation, the cardiac muscle control the circulation of blood in your body, circulation of blood within the body from a certain stage of the embryonic condition till the last moment of death. Okay, and you draw the both two feature cardiac muscle voluntary. Okay, cardiac muscle, this is intercalated disc, this is nucleus. Okay, this is nucleus, this is sarcolemma, and this is myofibril. Okay, so the structure of figure R, figure R is like as P, but its function is like as Q. Okay. So this question is Joshore Board 19. This two question is very important for you, and follow the structure and the figure. Okay, sclerenchyma. Here sclerenchyma, C long figure is sclerenchyma, and here vessels and xylem fiber. Here voluntary, involuntary and cardiac both three figure is very important for you, because when you write C long question, structure of Q of the stem, you will write the involuntary muscles. Okay, involuntary, and then D, so you will write two figure voluntary and cardiac muscle also. Okay, so these two question is very important from this chapter. I think you practice in two question very carefully and learn it very carefully. So till then, Allah Hafiz.